Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
What have been the key takeaways for you from the session?
Well, I think that the reason we're from Los Angeles, and we started the Q India really by my fascination when I came here about 2.5 years ago now, with how incredibly dynamic this media marketplace is in India. And young people like yourselves are increasingly savvy about what's going on in the world because of web and socialization and more worldview. India technologically and economically is growing so fast. Obviously Bollywood's been around for a long time, but the digital filmmakers that are here, the people that are creating digital first content are all over the country and making amazing content. And so we just view India as an explosive growth region, and we couldn't be more excited to be here.
Right. When you talk about India as a market for you, is it the digital boom of content here, or is it the television content here that excites you the best?
Well, that's what's so cool about India, is it's both.
Okay.
You read a lot about how television is dying, et cetera, et cetera. It's actually growing in India, so it's still growing. I think a woman earlier said there's 66% penetration of television in India, and I think in 3 years it grows to closer to 80%. So it's a growth business. With that said, obviously Jio has created a revolution around mobile video distribution in India, and that's driving changes across all the mobile carriers. And then you add on top of that what's happening with OTT, with everything from Netflix and Amazon, Sony Live, things like that. So it's just, it's almost a limitless environment right now for content distribution and opportunities. And obviously it's a country with 1.2 billion people, so there's a large audience that you can get to, and I think that's what makes it so amazing.
Okay.
Okay, sir, when we talk about the changes, what change you find about the Indian television and the global television?
I think there's 815 channels. That's obviously going to change a bit as the new regulations come in, where a la carte television begins. I think Indian television reflects a lot of the local culture in a very traditional sense. I think you'll start to see that change with more content offerings that are maybe a little edgier. Families usually have one screen in the home, and so they're dominated by, I think, the mother and the family that watches that. So I think you'll see as time goes on and mobile video grows that young people like yourselves will demand content that's a little more dynamic and a little edgier than what you see on television today. And I think 10 years from now, you'll really notice that in a big way in India.
Okay, so any message you want to give for the IWM Buzz team for this initiative?
Well, I just think it's great that they're putting on events like this that allow people in the industry to get together and talk about the changes that are happening. And I think this is an opportunity to, in a time of great change in the industry, in a very dynamic time in the industry, to have everybody get together and compare thoughts on where they think it's all going.
Okay, thank you so much.